In this video, we're going to add a cutscene that's going to display level complete after we complete the level. That's going to involve some UI animation and it adds more live feel to it. So let's go to our level base again. And inside here, we're going to reuse the canvas that we have here. I'm going to rename this UI coin and let's add another UI image. This is going to be our level complete. I want to go and stretch it. Alt click that. Inside here, let's add text. And for text, I'm just going to have a level complete. We'll choose a Roboto bold, set height to 100, width to 800, change font size to 80, center it. And I think that will be good. Now what I want to do is animate this cutscene. So fade it in from transparent. And the way we can do that is by going to animation. That gives us this screen right here. And we can create a new animation. I'll call it level complete animation. Click save. And one of the ways you can record the animations is by clicking this record button. And now any changes that we make here are actually going to be recorded. So let's start with an alpha channel at 0 and then go down 1 second and switch the alpha back to full. We can stop recording and click play to preview it, but you have to go to the scene view to see the preview. So right there is the preview of our animation. And with this animation, we actually can animate the children of this game object as well. So now let's select our text and click the record button. And we want to change the color of our text as well. Switch it to full transparent. And then a little bit after we fade in that white background, we can switch the transparency back to full. And this is how it looks right now. But I want to start the fade of the text a little bit later than the background. So we can just drag this keyframe and put it right there. Let's test it out. And there we go. That's how our animation is going to look. We can turn off recording. And by default, the animation is going to play as soon as we enable the game object. So what we're going to do is by default have it turned off. And when we complete the level, we need to turn the game object on. So let's go to our player and add the logic of turning that game object on. So right here, before we load the next level, I want to add the logic for turning on that game object. And the unit that we're going to use is game object set active, set it to true. But right here, I need to somehow connect that game object. And one of the ways we can do that is by going back to our level base here. And in this game object, add variables. We'll add a new variable, level complete. This is going to be a game object and connect this level complete right here. Now in our player, what we can do is game object find by name. And the object that we're looking for is level base. And from this game object, we want to find that variable. So let's look for get object variable, connect that as our object. And the name of our variable is level complete and connect that as the object that we're trying to set active. Now we had to do that so that our player can find this level complete game object in all of our levels. And with this setup, that's exactly what's going to happen. Now, after I set that game object active, I wanted to switch to the next level, but after 3 seconds. So we can use a timer for that, set it to 3. And after the timer is complete, then we want to load the next scene. So let's go to our start scene and test out our game. And you can see that that logic is working, but there's one thing that we need to change to our animation. Let's find the animation file in our assets. And right there, we have it turned on to loop time. You want to switch it up so that the animation only runs once. We can build and run it. And there we go. We've successfully added cutscene to our game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Click on that like button if you did. If you have any questions, write in the comments and I'll see you in the next one.